Lee Byford is shot to death outside his Knoxville, Tennessee home on his 37th birthday.
Like somebody punched you in the gut. It's just the worst thing you can ever imagine.
Police suspect a robbery gone wrong, but Lee's friends and family believe it was something else.
I think it was targeted.
But who would set up Lee and why? Lee's loved ones say you don't have to look very far.
Gerard was in the passenger seat the whole time, is what I'm told.
Right next to your son when he was murdered.
Yeah.
The Knoxville man's friends and family claim they have plenty of reasons to believe that Lee's new buddy, Gerard Murphy, set him up. Lee's girlfriend Tiffany claims Lee told her that Gerard was working with him on the day of the incident. And according to Tiffany, that meant Gerard had first-hand knowledge of one key thing.
Lee told me he was gonna get $500 that day.
And the payment would be in cold, hard cash, something Knoxville police say could have made Lee a marked man.
Do you believe this is someone who knew Lee Byford and knew that he would have cash on him?
Yes, ma'am.
But Lee's best friend, Dean, has some serious questions about the robbery gone wrong theory.
If it was random, how do they know when he was coming home?
Then there's the fact of where Lee lived. It's not easy to find.
You wouldn't stumble across it, so how would anybody that didn't know Lee know where he lived? Or even if they did, there's only so many people that had even been there.
And Lee's mother points to something odd that Gerard did right after the murder. According to police, when they arrived on scene, they discovered Gerard walking up from the bullet-riddled SUV toward Lee's house.
The fact that he was walking back, that's what has always bothered me.
Because the shooter is still out there?
Yes,
He'd be afraid.
I would think so.
And you'll remember Lee arrived home late on the night he was killed. Now cops can confirm where he was just minutes before he was murdered.
We have video surveillance of Byford and Gerard Murphy going to the Stop and Go market before they ended up going to Byford's residence where the incident took place.
So about 5 minutes before he was shot, he was at the convenience store.
Yes, ma'am.
The surveillance video has not been made public, but reportedly it shows Lee going inside the store to buy a drink, and then Gerard is seen walking out of frame to talk to someone. That makes Lee's family very suspicious, but investigator Wardlaw says Gerard has been cooperative and his story about the night in question appears to be credible.
He came in and spoke to me on three different occasions. But he's in a very odd situation from sitting in the car with Byford when the incident took place and going from being a witness to being accused by several people that he might have something to do with it or he set this whole situation up.
Is Gerard Murphy a person of interest?
Right now, he's not. He is a witness for me. I have nothing pointing to him showing that he could have anyway set this up or done it.
Gerard Murphy has not been arrested or charged in any connection with Lee Byford's death, leaving Lee's family and friends desperate for answers.
I would love it if you guys could make contact with Gerard and have him retell the accounts of that night, what really happened.
We start looking for Gerard and find him online in homemade rap music videos he posted to YouTube. This one is called Money Up. From last known addresses listed for Gerard, we zero in on this home. Gerard was reportedly living here with his brother, and the house appears to match the background that was featured in some of Gerard's music videos. And as we set up our cameras, it appears someone is home. The man identifies himself as Gerard's uncle.
He does not live here, neither one of them. Now you put that on the air. He do not live here. This is my house. They don't live here, they got their own houses. I don't care if they shoot videos wherever. Yes, they my nephews. I don't know what they done. Don't come back over here.
It's been 5 years since Lee's murder. His family has offered a $5,000 reward and still no answers.
No tips whatsoever. Not one call.
January 5th would have been Lee's 42nd birthday. Tragically, his mother now has to celebrate her son's life and death on the same day.
What would you say to someone who knows who took your son away from you and everyone else?
I would say, as a mother, if it were your son, what would you do? You need to speak up. We need closure. and we need justice.
I'm Chris Hansen. If you like this story, make sure you tune in every day to Crime Watch Daily. You can find where the show airs in your city at crimewatchdaily.com. Watch it live or record it on your DVR and watch it at night. And to all those criminals out there, remember, we are watching.